Alright, well, welcome back to the kitchen. Today we are going to have salmon, maybe some mahi, some asparagus, maybe some Brussels sprouts. I don't know. I am in the mood for some salmon. The wife wants some mahi. So, I've got the oven preheating right now to 400, and that's about 5 minutes left, so we'll see how quickly it takes to prepare dinner. So, I'm going to take my asparagus, chop off the back ends of them. You know, a whole bunch going. Hope you're doing good. Hopefully, hopefully you're eating well and doing better with your diet. Probably 2.5, 3 handfuls of that. Get that ready to go. Now here's how I like to do my asparagus. Everyone can do it differently. I have coconut oil right here. I'm going to take a spoonful, just like that, and I'm going to toss it down on a baking sheet. And I'm going to smear it all over. So I'm just pasting it, like finger painting almost, but with a spoon painting. Getting it all over. Use my fingers. Remember, I like to have meals that kind of cook themselves. You could hear my baby in the next room. The wife and the baby are eating or feeding, I guess, while I am preparing dinner. So I'm going to take the asparagus just like this, spread it out on the pan. Like so. Alright, so now that has been prepped, I'm going to throw out some of the remaining stalks in our garbage can. Alright, next thing we're going to do, we're going to pour some water in our steamer. I put about 1.5 glasses to 2 glasses in there. I'm probably going to do, if you watch my other videos, you see that I buy frozen salmon. So this is Atlantic salmon, and the ingredients are farm-raised Atlantic salmon, water, salt, and color added. So the color gives it the pink flavor. I'm not a big fan of color added, but it works. Functional sometimes is better for me than 100%. So my wife would like some mahi. So this is from Costco, I believe. So we're going to take I could open this bag. She'll probably just eat one. So, cut around. Now I've learned with the fish, you could throw it in frozen, and I think it was 35 to 40 minutes. Well, these are clear, so you can keep your eye on it. There's 2 minutes left on the preheat, so we're doing good there. And then one more. I eat a lot, especially fish. Fish is so good, tastes good, it's guilt-free. So let me show you what it looks like inside the steamer, and I'll put you back. Alright, so we're going to put the lid on. Now should we eat some Brussels sprouts? Why not? So let's go double decker. Throw it in the top. She probably won't, the wifey probably won't eat these, but I will, so I'll throw it over top of my salmon just in case it gets some. So we're going to put the lid on. I'm going to put that to 45 minutes. Now what I'm looking for is the meat to be well cooked. Alright? And then you'll see that as it goes. I'm going to let my dog in as well. My dog is Governor, a mini schnauzer. And we got 42 minutes left on the preheat. So I'm going to take that time. Now I understand that you guys have families and you're busy, so take that downtime while you're waiting for the clock to clean up a little bit. That way you have to do less dishes and less cleanup later on. The idea is to get as much done in the quickest amount of time. So while all that's preheating, I'm starting to put stuff away. I'm not gonna edit this video, so you'll see exactly how I do things. 8 seconds left. All right, now while that is going on, I'm going to take our asparagus and just slide it in. Remember, I preheated it to 400, and I'm just going to use this timer. We got 45 minutes, so I'm going to use this timer the same with that. I have no clue how long it'll take the asparagus. I'm guessing probably close to 40 minutes. So now let's just do some cleanup in the kitchen while we're waiting, or if you need to go take a shower or do some stuff, be careful about leaving the oven on when you're not paying attention to it. But now our food is cooking for us. So I'm going to turn off the video and come back later on to check on the food. Alright, so it's been about 20 minutes and the fish is looking good. Brussels sprouts are almost done and the asparagus is looking real good. Now my wife made a very valid point. I can eat anything. I can eat bland stuff. I could eat the same thing over and over and over again, which is a blessing and a curse, especially when you're cooking for someone else. So Anna said, why don't you talk to people about flavor? And flavor is very important. So things that I do to add flavor, and Anna does, we use sea salt. So this is one of our sea salt shakers. Ground up pepper. We use butter. We try to do organic butter. And lemon juice. So we use other things. We use different types of fish rubs or garlic salts or whatever. But for this meal, this is what we're going to add to it. So we're going to take a chunk of butter. We're going to cut it. We're going to put it on top of the fish. Alright, don't burn your hands. But we're going to take a piece of butter and just lay it on top. Alright, it'll probably slide off, but that is okay because it'll add flavor. Pop open your lemon juice, squirt some of that on there. Sea salt. And pepper. Alright, put the top back on and let's let it sit. Alright, we'll come back in a few more minutes and check on it. I really don't know how long it's going to take, so we'll just keep an eye on it. Come back every 5-10 minutes. Alright, so the timer's at 20 minutes, which means that it has been 25 minutes since we began. Our fish looks done, the Brussels sprouts are done, and we'll check on the asparagus in a second. So I turned that off. It's still going to heat up a little bit, but it won't produce steam. Okay? So I shut that down. Let's take a look at the asparagus. Straight out of the oven. Look at that. So we'll do a taste test on one of them. Be careful when you do this because this is probably really hot and a really bad idea. That's good. So on my wifey will probably like a little bit of sea salt on there. Another thing you could add to those while you're cooking it is balsamic vinaigrette. That's something that I've done before. It makes it really good. So now let's take a look. Our Brussels sprouts, let the water drip off into the bowl. And make sure you use a glove, not like I'm doing. And then a paper towel to prevent it from getting all over your floor. Boom. Brussels sprouts look done. Keep them over here on the side. And our fish looks good. So I'm going to make up a plate for myself and my wife. This gets you super brownie points if you cook for wifey while she's feeding the baby. So Brussels sprouts for me, none for the wifey. So here's my meal. I got salmon, I've got asparagus, and I've got Brussels sprouts. So let's do a taste test on the salmon. Yep, pretty awesome. Now I'm gonna prepare my wife's meal. So she had the Mahi, the asparagus, or asparagus. Be careful, do not touch these pans with your hands. They're hot. You say bad words out loud in front of the kids. So, I won't make her taste test in front of the camera, but I will bring it to her, and you guys could ask her yourself if she likes it. But I will steal a piece of Mahi. Yep, pretty awesome. So guys, total prep time was maybe 5-10 minutes, and 25 minutes cook time. So 400 degrees on the oven for 25 minutes, and then the steamer at 25 minutes. So that's kind of stuff that you could cook up pretty quick, very healthy, and it's something that you can do a lot of other stuff. Anna and I were able to feed the baby, do the dishes, throw on a load of laundry, and we're rocking and rolling. I love you guys. Stay tuned for more, and update your profiles. We'll see you.